1.
Have you been down to the archaeological site recently?
Yes, the other day. It was really fascinating to see how much the archaeologists have unearthed already. I was amazed by it, really. I mean, it's a huge site, and even with a sizable team in place, they've only uncovered a fraction of it. It's going to be absolutely enormous when they've finished. I just can't believe that something like this can remain undiscovered for hundreds of years and only now come to light. And all of us locals virtually living on top of an important ancient settlement without having a clue that it's there.
I know. It makes you look at Saxton differently, doesn't it? I don't know about you, but even though there are lots of more famous sites around, this feels more significant to me somehow.
I know what you mean. We're all familiar with the history of the town over the last few hundred years, but this takes us back much further in time.
It's like the layers of centuries have been removed and I can actually understand much better how people lived over 1,000 years ago.
And in some ways, our lives haven't changed that much.
2.
What did you think of the dinosaur exhibition then, James?
You know, I'd enjoy playing a computer game about dinosaurs more than this exhibition.
Really? All the kids around us were absolutely loving it.
I know, but they didn't have to pay to get in. You'd spend less on a computer game and could then relive the experience again and again. And the special effects would be far superior.
But I think you get more of an idea of the scale of dinosaurs from this exhibition and what the environment was really like.
I suppose so. And the other thing is, I'm not sure how historically accurate games generally are.
Well, that's quite a big consideration. The museum obviously tried hard to recreate a real dinosaur experience, and some of the dinosaurs were pretty terrifying, but I felt I didn't really learn enough. I gave up trying to read those little information signs because there was always a large group of people around and I couldn't see them properly.
I just came away feeling confused about when the different dinosaur periods were and which dinosaurs were which.
3.
That really old house in Wales is for sale, where we had that holiday, do you remember? Look, it's completely unchanged.
Yes, of course. It was such a weird place, wasn't it? Great for playing hide and seek, though.
Yes, brilliant, but freezing cold. And Mum was always complaining there was never any hot water. But what I mainly remember is lying awake at night, thinking about the people that lived there before, wondering what their lives must have been like. Dad used to make up creepy stories about the people in the old paintings.
Which were quite unbelievable.
It would be awful if the person who buys it tries to modernise it. I'd hate to see it lose its character.
It would be criminal to turn it into flats or a hotel, but I wouldn't worry because it's bound to have a preservation order on it because it's so old.
I expect you're right. It's awful to think of all the furniture and paintings being sold off or ending up in a museum. I wish we could afford to buy it.
And take our kids there on holiday. Dream on.